Hey church, Adam here, and one of the things I'm most excited about in the phase of ministry we're in called Cannonball is the impact we're seeing in the world of church planting. Starting new churches has been a part of who FCC is for more than 100 years. We've planted churches in the area that have gone on to plant churches. We've started new churches around the country, and even recently we've started churches in places like Ecuador. In this ministry moment, Cannonball is allowing us to make a major investment in the starting of new churches. And I'm personally excited about this investment because what I've learned over the last 15 years is that church plants are uniquely better at engaging the next generation and those who don't have any experience with church than established churches are. So that means that churches like us, like FCC, that have been around for generations must be church planting churches. And that's what we're committed to at FCC. Through Cannonball's Impact Fund, our hope is to launch 3 new churches over the next 2 years. We're in conversations with several leaders who are feeling called to start new churches in communities that desperately need them. And you'll hear more about some of those in the coming weeks, but we've already invested in one leader, and we want you to meet him today. His name is Curtis Teal, and he's planting in Charlestown, West Virginia. I've known Curtis for years, and I'm excited about the vision God has placed on his heart for the people of Charlestown. Here's a little bit from Curtis.
Hey FCC, my name is Curtis Teal, and I am one of the church planters that you guys have strengthened relationships with throughout this Cannonball campaign. And I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you for the waves of impact that you are making. I'm in Charlestown, West Virginia, just about 45 minutes outside of DC, and we're going to be launching a church in September 2025 called Anthology Church. Now, one of the definitions of an anthology is a collection of stories written by one author. So what that means is whether God's authored your story for your whole life or a long time, or you've never thought about letting God author your story, you will find hope here. And we specifically want to focus in on helping equip families to be the spiritual leader in their own homes, specifically by focusing in on fathers and helping fathers understand that they can and should lead their kids spiritually. And so we're really excited about that, and a lot of that is made possible by you guys and your generosity by helping fund my residency as my family and I moved out here as we got started, and we're getting to know the city and meet all these young families that are moving here. And so we're extremely thankful for you. I just wanted to say thank you for your waves of impact that you're making. We're excited for this phase of ministry that FCC is in, and we're excited to see what God continues to do in and through you as you commit to cannonballing and going all in and making waves of impact. Thank you.
Man, as a former kids and student pastor, I love Curtis' emphasis on helping parents be the primary disciplers of their children. And I am confident that God will use that in profound ways for generations to come. You're going to hear more from Curtis and leaders like him in the coming weeks. And I'm so grateful to be a part of a church planting church. And I'm excited for the people who will hear the gospel because of leaders like Curtis and because of churches like Anthology. Thank you for your generosity. I can't wait to see what God is going to do in us and through us as we embrace this invitation to go all in.